Okay then, this is Rockard Game 45, and in this episode it's time to go over episode 2 in the Ultimate Doom. This episode is called The Shores of Hell. It's not that difficult. It's my least favourite episode in the game. There's kind of mixture of the levels I like and levels I don't. I kind of like this first level, it's kind of basic but it's still fun. So it's a good start off. I like the next map as well, and after that it kind of gets to a bit of yes, a bit of no. I'll point them out when we get to the levels anyway. I said lucky off we start off reasonably good. And just watch out, because many enemies actually teleport through here. Of course, you have the pistol start now, because it's actually a different episode. Something we won't be doing on the PlayStation 1 version. Because that actually is just the next level. That's level 9, not actually level 1. But that's for another day. So it does make this version just a little bit harder, obviously, because ammo will be a lot tighter. You don't have all your weapons. But I said, this episode is not that hard at all. These lower as well. Got these goodies. Now we can head back and actually grab a new gun, the plasma gun, and see a new enemy. Actually, I think we see 2 new enemies in here. Or am I making that up? I might be making that up. For some reason I thought there was a lost soul in here, but there isn't. That might be on a different difficulty setting. I know on a different difficulty setting, one of the Cacodemons is replaced with a lost soul. And my health is now at 54%. That could have gone terribly wrong. So a Cacodemon, not hard at all. Very easy enemies to deal with. They're just basically same attack as an imp really, just shoot a single fireball or a baron. Just with more health. Nothing to worry about. But they can be a bit harder to kill because obviously they can fly. And they're sort of getting everywhere. That's what I kind of find with them. For being kind of a biggish enemy, they actually make their way around quite easily. And of course we have the plasma gun, which is it's a good weapon. I really do enjoy it. It takes up ammo, or uses ammo quite quickly, but it is really good. I said it just annihilated for all these guys here. But I don't actually find myself using it that much. When I use it, the main times that I will use it is sometimes with the Cyber Demon, or if it's just big groups of imps or something like that, because then it's just fun to use it. And it's just that little bit more effective over the chain gun, which makes it a much better weapon. When in Doom 2, I find myself using the rocket launcher and the SSG the most, so it don't get used, but it's still definitely a good gun. Take out this Caco. Almost done with this map. There's a couple more enemies, including another Cacodemon. So yeah, Cacodemon on their own is very easy. You're very unlikely to get hit, but if they're in groups, they can be a little bit difficult. But still, out of all the tougher enemies, so like the Cacodemon, Hell Knight, Revenant, they're definitely the easiest. Right, we're good on armor. Well, this level's fun because I can see why some people might not like it, because this bit's like a maze at the start. But I've been through this a million times before to know exactly where I'm going. And of course we get a Berserk, which makes this bit a lot more fun. Like 95% of the enemies in here are actually imps, but there are a few demons in here as well. For instance, right there. And there's you, who survived. Not anymore. I thought I heard somebody around behind me. You can die now, thank you. Good thing there's plenty of health. And like a ton of shotgun ammo. Actually, we will go this way first. Sometimes it's imps, there they are, so they normally cut me off. Oh, there's loads of imps in there. I think there's one that's deaf around here as well. No? Okay. I thought there was just one left. Maybe not. There's another demon. There's another demon. Oh, I just alerted everybody in there. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just these guys. No, I didn't, but we might just kill him anyway. Still quite a few guys in this maze up in here. Almost, but not quite. Okay, that works out better than I thought. More shotgun ammo. More to grab it, because we don't have a backpack yet. Now, some enemies do wander around back in here, which can be really annoying. Just literally going through this whole area again, just to find them. But I think we've avoided that. Here's one. Luckily he was there. It's not only like 95% of the enemies in this maze is imps. 95% of the enemies in this whole level are imps. They just went mad with imps. And armor. Have you noticed there's 3 armor parts I found already. Where did you come from? I mean, one of you is already in there, but there was 2 imps. And we'll be back here later because we can't do anything else. But we'll take that because that brings my health back to 100. On the PC version there's a lot more health bonuses. I don't actually pick them up all the time. Especially in Doom 1, they're just everywhere. But obviously I do pick them up sometimes. Let's take these guys down real quick. This is the easy maze where obviously if you look at the ceiling you know where to go. If not, you end up in the blood, what does actually hurt you. Which it's really weird because half the time blood hurts you, half the time it doesn't, and I'm going up. Good thing I am because I've alerted everybody already. This level's much bigger than the PC version. Did I not make that again? I did not make that again. I can hear tons of guys. Can you die please? Finally. Right, we might as well wait till we get a chance and go in there. And 1 armor bonus at the end just for luck. I honestly forgot how big this level was. And how much got cut off from the PlayStation 1 version. And here's our backpack finally. These guys are about getting hurt. Of course this here opens up. I knew it was somewhere. And then here. And then here. And of course we can lead this back out to this area, which we want to go, because we have the yellow key card now. And there's a couple of areas we can go to. First one being here. We can get another backpack. And each one of these opens up something useful. And of course traps. Wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't a trap. And I think each one of these cancels a different secret. Yep, it does. And there's our first lost soul of Doom 1. The first lost soul ever, actually. Only if you're playing on the weaker difficulties do you see him before this. If not, this is your first time ever seeing a lost soul. Crazy. All that time ago. So all that time ago we saw them true horror of hell. Lost souls. And I forgot the other path I was going to. It's actually in here. And this is where we get the chain gun. Why did I fall in that? So that's where we get our chain gun. Now we of course we have our rocket launcher. So now we have every gun apart from the BFG. Now I've got to worry about where this demon's wandered off to. You're in here. Hopefully he hasn't wandered off too far. But we need to come in there anyway because of the ammo. Right, now we're close to beating this map. I can hear him. Oh, there you are. And here comes another armor. I might just shotgun the rest. There's still a few people left in here. I think it's mainly just this area. And here's another plasma gun. So this is where you would get it if you didn't find the secret of the last map. Not that much harder to find, but or when you find the plasma gun on the other level, you only get it like a little bit quicker than you would normally do. Most of the imps will just kill each other, so that's why that. But there's already like 1,000 hidden in here. Everybody out of the way. Gotta get hectic in here. Actually, let's use the chain gun. Probably the best gun for this bit. So the lost souls just get everywhere. I swear. There's so little. You think you just cleared out the entire room, but yeah, there's still loads left. Now these crushers actually aren't into kill, I don't believe. I mean, they take away quite a bit of health, but I think you do survive. Oh, and hi, how you doing? There's one demon left. Alright, we're going this light to get the lovely BFG. BFG? What am I talking about? I'm sitting there thinking, when do I actually get the BFG in this episode? It was a soul sphere anyway. So, in my mind, I can't actually think where we get the BFG. But I know we get it somewhere. It's not on this map. That's for sure. Because we are done with this map now. But there's one thing that's bothering me. Is there actually a lost soul in there? In this sort of green acid pit. I'm getting lost in this map. Oh my god. In this green acid pit, is there a lost soul? Yes or no? There is. Okay. So that'll probably be the first lost soul you see in the game if you went that way. I'm glad I actually remembered that. And done. Not that hard, but actually very long. One of the longer maps in the game. But we're going to continue doing 3 maps an episode, so next on the list of course is Refinery, and this is the level where I don't hate it, I just found this map to be one of the more boring ones. But it's a lot easier to navigate through, which is great. Because most areas just lead to the same bit. Any of you guys gonna die? You all got to be close to death now, yep. Whoop, whoop, let's not stand in that. Was that a zombie man? Yep, that was a zombie man. So if you enjoyed Berserk on the last map, you're going to enjoy it on this map as well, because there's one there. Which is great for killing Kekadines, because it just destroys him. But I think on this map, I'm going to go for the usual shotgun, or just normal weapons. Of course, this music uses like the intermission music, which is an interesting choice. And if my memory serves me right, there's only one shotgun on this entire map. So it's a great map for if you don't like shotgunners. There should be some zombie men hanging around somewhere. We've killed 2, there's one more left. Where's this guy at? He'll probably show himself at some point. He won't you, because you're still dead. This is the location of the BFG on PlayStation version. That's the one I'm used to. Open this up, go in here and get these guys. Only have lost souls to kill in here. And this map also has the first Baron that's not a boss. And he's in here. Wait for the room to clear and hopefully finish him off the plasma. And everyone's dead. So that's the first Baron that we actually see that's not supposed to be a boss. It's supposed to be a normal enemy. And I can hear some enemies waking up over here. Because these lost souls that already hear us for some reason. I think I'm missing a demon. I think there's two in here. Yep. I thought so. I was going crazy again then. So we already a big chunk of the way through this map already. It's not one of them hard maps at all. I'm sure I'm missing a zombie man. I guess not. Anyway, let's move on. Fight these guys, too difficult. So a few guys need to be killed. And there's the first ever shotgunner. Well, on this map. And of course, it's the last one. So no more. So if you like Imp Maze in the last level, you're going to like this level as well, because this bit also has a miniature Imp Maze. It's much different to the one we saw previous, but it's still an Imp Maze, and it has a few lost souls in it as well, which makes it even better. Damn you. Just damn lost souls forever. Ow. It's just better to do this one bit at a time like this. Because around every corner there is like an imp or a lost soul. There's one right there waiting for me. His friend, who's now dead as well. One of these has another imp in it. Maybe not. Maybe we're clear. So some of the lost souls wander around as well. I'm going to jump into here to get this, because that really helps. Fight a Spectre. Grab a Soul Sphere. Why can't I get the Soul Sphere's names right? First of all I'm calling it a BFG, now I'm calling it a Lost Soul. Next Kako. Maybe there wasn't, so the only enemy left now should be a Spectre. And then we're done. See, that map's really easy, really quick, and it just, I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know, it just didn't stick out to me. I thought it was kind of, I don't know if the right word's boring or not, but it's one of them I always seem to skip past real quick without enjoying. But still, it's an okay level. The next episode we'll be playing map E2 and 4, Diamos Labs. That's one of the better maps left to play. I enjoy that one. Not too difficult again, but definitely harder than this level. But until then, this has been Rocko Game 45, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.